More and more small batch artisanal coffee shops are popping up everywhere, and even though cold brew isn't a new thing, it's definitely a trend. We're here at Bar 9 Collective in Los Angeles to learn how to make classic cold brew coffee. On Eat the Trend, we find the latest food crazes, the hottest hybrids, and the most amazing culinary creations, and show you how to recreate them at home. I'm here with Peter Mulignano from Bar 9 Collective. Now Peter, I am so excited to learn how to make classic cold brew coffee, and I understand that Bar 9 steeps their coffee in a household item.
What we'll do for our actual production is we will brew the coffee in a Canberra, usually about 5 gallons, but for the filter, what we use is actually just a regular common household pillowcase. But I mean, you do want to make sure it's not dyed some crazy color. You want to make sure that it's not bleached, as natural as you can get, 100% cotton.
Now, explain why cold brew coffee is so delicious and the difference between cold brew coffee and just iced coffee.
So regular iced coffee, you're taking hot coffee and you're trying to cool it down. Usually it ends up taking a really long time, you lose a lot of the flavor. Whereas with cold brew, because it's all sitting together, it actually develops in flavor more fully.
So this is awesome, this is what Bar 9 does, but what if you don't have room in your refrigerator for this huge thing? What tips do you have for us to make this at home?
So it's actually really simple at home as well.
And it involves this, which is a French press.
That's right, all you want to do, grab one of these. You're going to do ½ cup of ground coffee. Now, the actual size of the coffee is really important.
Yeah, I was just noticing this, and I guess that's why you have the salt. It's about the same consistency as coarse sea salt.
If you have it too fine, it's going to create a really bitter cup. Whereas if you go too coarse, it's just going to taste like dirty water.
Oh, we don't want that. All right, Peter, what kind of coffee do you suggest to use when you're making cold brew coffee?
Well, of course, I recommend that you use Bar 9's coffee. And the way that we roast is more from a light to medium roast.
You're suggesting light to medium roast, which I feel like everyone's always like, go for the boldest flavor. But actually, it's better when you're cold brewing.
It is better. There actually is more flavor of the bean itself in there.
Great, what's next? Are we adding the water?
That's right. So we measured out 3½ cups of water to go right on top. Ends up being a ratio of about 1 to 7. So the next part is taking the plunger, putting it right on top. Now you don't want to froth it like a milk frother. Just push it down a little bit, about an inch or so, and that's it. Now that it's ready, all you have to do is put it into the refrigerator for 48 hours, and it'll be ready to drink.
Wow, so you definitely need patience to make your own cold brew coffee. Now, once you have the finished product, how long does that last?
It lasts about 4 to 5 days.
In my house, it would probably last about 4 hours. All right, let's put this in the fridge. All right, Peter, so these grounds have been soaking for about 48 hours. Is it finally time to enjoy it?
It is finally time to enjoy it.
Okay.
So you do just want to make sure that if you look through it, that you still that it's pretty dark looking. It's really light, it's really just going to end up tasting like tea.
Cool, so then what?
So all you want to do is very gently press the plunger down, just till it touches the grinds on the bottom. You don't want to press too hard. And then it's ready to serve.
Ooh, so we're going to pour it over ice.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, I'm going to give this a try.
What do you think?
It's actually slightly sweet, even though I haven't even added any sugar or anything. This is delicious. Oh my gosh, so I understand at Bar 9 Collective, you guys actually make your own in-house milk?
We do. We make our own in-house hazelnut milk. That is literally just hazelnuts, a little bit of sugar, and some dates. Just add a little bit of sweetness to it.
Oh my gosh, I gotta add this too. Yum. I gotta try the hazelnut milk. Oh, this is so good.
Nice.
And I can taste the dates and the hazelnut. Oh my God, I'm taking this home with me. Thank you so much for teaching us how to make classic cold brew coffee.
Thank you very much, Brandy.
Awesome, and thank you for watching. I'm Brandy, and we'll see you next time we eat the trend on Pop Sugar.